Good day, everyone. This is me again, Hart, for another video. For today, we're going to talk about a quote from Willie or Wiley Dufresne, which is, he said, "Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with what there is." So, this quote is talking about beginning to doing something with the resources that you have, with the things that are available at you. I am fortunate enough that I started to record this having my own cell phone, in which I used, I think this other phone that I have, com- and then I use this more high quality or higher pixel camera using the Google Pixel. And that was an example of me making something out of the resources that I have. And we have this, or most a lot of people is struggling to start to do something because if you're like me or what I have experienced before I even started recording videos, I was overthinking a lot that maybe I should learn more about wisdom, learn more quotes, listen to more podcasts, of the things that I could, all of the reasons that I could think of that would help me that would make it more slightly import make me prevent me from actually doing the recording or posting videos online. So having the resources, whatever resources that you have, and starting with that will help you become humble and have this muscle of starting as you try to do things regardless of the equipment that you have, the resources that you have. You will eventually build your way up and find better and better resources, or be more capable of buying stuff or buying different courses on a certain skill that you want to add in your skill set. And I think it has, or being in that stage of having this analysis paralysis of having a lot of preparation to do something when the thing that you need to do is really start doing it, because as you start doing it you will figure out how you can be better at the more intricate or specific details in the thing that you are doing. So the stages, I think, before a person actually do something is that, based on my personal experience, if you're like me who overthinks a lot, I started from getting to know more about self-improvement. I read books and I was astonished or amazed of how articulate this author in expressing, or in relaying the information through his or her book. And I thought, wow, I understood this concept. And once I understood that concept, it made a false sense of belief that I have learned this concept, therefore I can easily apply it, or it's within myself, in which I can use the learnings that I have immediately from that book into real life application. And I have been stuck in that loop for 2 years, I think 3 years, of looking for the book that would help me to do this, to improve this certain area of my life. And after years of trying to learn things through books, I was making little to no progress at all. I was just consuming all this information and never really taking action on the thing that I'm going to do. So I've decided one day that it should not be, or I should not stay that way in order for me to really grow. Because the thing that will propel me to something greater, to the thing that I am aiming at, the person who I want to become, is through putting in the reps, doing the actual thing that you need to practice, removing the doubts, removing the fears that you have around that thing, and just start doing it. Even though if it's the simplest version that you could actually take, the smallest action that you could actually take for that matter. And me, from me being that person who consumes a lot of information to me actually starting to doing things helps or helped us spark within me that was able to propel me to where I am right now. I would not have imagined myself, or I was just wishing years ago that I would be able to be more confident and to be more expressive of myself. And look at me right now. I am able to do that because I decided that I needed to take action. This high agency of myself, putting myself in a higher standard, and pushing myself to do the smallest action that I can take, the action that will really have a real progress in my life. And I think really starting doing something is really hard, but when you start to do it and do it consistently, you can become more of yourself, or you can demand more from yourself, and having this tangible result from yours, even though it's not gonna be immediate. Even me having posted 60 videos on YouTube and 33 videos on TikTok, I don't feel like I'm that competent enough, but I can see a small improvement in the way I use my hand gestures, the way I speak, the tone of my voice, in which that was the goal all along, to improve my communication. So I think, to sum all of this up, going back to the quote from Willie Dufresne, think about stop thinking about the things that you don't have. Start doing something with the things that you have. Because when are you gonna start to do something? There's no perfect conditions. The best way to start is literally now. Now that you're watching this video, or now that you have realized that you haven't made any progress. You have to decide for yourself if you really want to improve. So I think that would be all. If you have any comments or suggestions about this topic, you can go down in the comment section below and comment. So if you also like this video, you can share and subscribe to my channel. And as always, if you want more wisdom coming right at you, see you on the next video. Goodbye.